We're looking at permutations with repetitions and conditions. So first we're going to start without any conditions or restrictions. We're just going to look at the word poppies and determine how many possible arrangements we can make. So initially we need to decide how many letters, or count essentially how many letters we have. So Poppies has 7 letters, so we know that we're going to have 7 factorial, but we need to reduce that because we have repeated letters. The P is repeated 3 times, and so we divide that by 3 factorial. So we take 7 factorial divided by 3 factorial, and we get 840. Again, that can be done either longhand or on the calculator. Now, let's move on to part B. It asks us if each of these arrangements must begin with the letter P. So if we go back to our fundamental counting principle, how many ways can we choose a P? Well, we can only choose a P one way. So we have 1, and we're left with OPPIES. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 1 times 6 factorial, but we still have 2 repeated P's, so we divide that by 2 factorial, and we calculate that out, giving us 360. Next, we're looking at putting all of the P's together. So we take and put all of our P's in one unit, and then we're left with O, I, E, and S. We're not told that those P's must come first or second. They just become one of the objects that we can choose. So if we count the number of objects we have to choose from, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we take 5 factorial and calculate that, giving us 120. Our next question asks us if our first letter is P. So much like B, we're told that our first letter has to be P, and again there's only one way to choose that. And then our next letter cannot be a P, which means we have O, I, E, and S to choose from. So that gives us 4 options for our second letter. Then from there we have 5 places left, and in those 5 places we have 2 repeated P's. So this becomes 1 times 4 times 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial. We calculate that and get 240. And so that is some examples working with permutations with repetitions and conditions or restrictions.